welcome to another Hill and Ponton Veterans video blog. I'm Matthew Hill.
I'm Carol Ponton.
And today we want to talk to you about paperwork. Paperwork can be so boring, and if you've been filing claims to the VA, you know it also can be important, even though it is tedious. And we want to talk about two specific pieces of paperwork that one should file when they're still battling for service connection. What I mean by that is they have not been granted VA benefits at all, but they're battling for it to get service connected and to get that compensation.
There are two that we find the veterans don't get around to filing, and this sometimes loses them benefits or really delays getting the benefits. One is it's a 686C. That's the form, and it's for dependent benefits. So if you have a rating that's 30% or more, then your dependents are entitled to additional income for them. So you're going to need a marriage certificate, a birth certificate. These are things that you need to go ahead and file the form and get it in, okay? A lot of times I found veterans that didn't really realize that. They thought they were getting all the benefits they were entitled to, and 20 years later, they had never gotten the dependent benefits because they just assumed it was part of it. If you don't file the 686C, you're not going to be getting them. Another thing is you battle for years to get these benefits, these ratings, maybe for your back or for your mental condition, and then they give you your benefit, and then you have to wait forever to get the benefits for the dependents. If you already have those forms in there, it comes out right away.
And the difficult thing here is that if you're working sometimes with BSOs or other individuals or even the VA, they will look at you and say, why are you filing this dependency form when you aren't even getting benefits at all? And they look at you like you're crazy, saying this is putting the cart before the horse. It could be in a way, but what you're doing is you're putting all your paperwork in order so that when you get service connected, it should be streamlined, and this should be a one-stop deal, and that they give you the right benefits right away versus, as Carol said,
as you know, it's taking years and years and years for them to get around to awarding the benefits. It's taking more than that. It's taking time after that to pay the benefits. So then if they have to go back and collect all this information about your dependents, you're even farther behind in getting paid. And the other form I want to talk about is the 8940. If a person is not working, if they're unemployed due to what they think should be a service-connected problem, they should file an 8940. An 8940 is a form that says, I'm unemployable. Why should you file it? There are a million reasons. First of all, if the VA finds that a person has one rating of 60% or more, or combined ratings of 70% or more, and the person is not working, they should consider whether or not they're entitled to 100% under unemployability. If you don't have that form in there, they're not going to look at it.
And this goes back to what we're talking about. She's not talking about when you already have the 70% or 90%. Hopefully whoever's helping you at that point makes it, and you're not, shows that you're not working, you have that rating, is putting that in right away. She's talking about when, again, you apply for benefits, and let's say you apply for heart benefits, and you're not working due to your heart. Even though you're not receiving any benefits yet, even though they've denied you, she's saying
the service connection, file the unemployability. And they will say, well, I'm not going to process that. That's fine. Because what happens so often is we find that people get the 60% rating or the combined 70% rating, and then they file their unemployability, and the VA grants them unemployability as of the date they filed the form. So
they say, oh, it's a new claim.
This is a new claim. So they're all these years before that, they're not looking at. So you want to get the proof of your claim, the request for your claim in right away so that the VA knows what are you asking for, okay?
So remember, it doesn't matter if you're filing a claim for increase or filing a claim for service connection, you want both those forms in even before they get decided.
And the numbers are, and you can just Google them, 686C and 8940.
Have a good day.
Bye.